Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a super exciting day for me. Today is the official 1-year anniversary of the very first video I ever put up on YouTube. I mentioned to you guys I was going to film this. I'm sorry the lighting's really weird in my room. I honestly wanted to film it, today. I wanted to get up early. I wanted to get all my stuff done, get organized, do my makeup all good for you guys, and then come on here and, get to chat with you guys for a couple hours while the sunlight was good. But to be 100% honest, I had mentioned, I think in my last video, that I was maybe catching a cold. That cold has become full-blown as of last night at work. So I sound a little bit raspy. I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm going between being super hot and super cold, hence why I've just got like a hoodie on. I'm sorry I'm not all done up for this video. I literally just spent about 5 minutes putting enough makeup on just to come on here and talk to you guys. But for the most part, I've had a rough day. I had to get up early to, if you're from Canada or anywhere where it snows, you'll understand what I mean when I say I had to put my snow tires on my car. We're coming into that season. If not, I never know how to phrase this. I guess be thankful that you don't have harsh winters, but also sucks to be you that you don't have snow. From a personal point, I could never live anywhere where there wasn't snow for part of the year. I love the winter. I love snow. I just don't like the colds that come along with it. So today, like I said, is the 1-year anniversary of my first ever video, and it was so funny because I actually did click on that video just to confirm that this was 100% the 1-year anniversary, November 21st, and oh my goodness, going back and watching that first video, even though it was only a year ago, I feel like stuff has changed so much for me. Not only do I no longer film on my iPad, so I have much better quality from my phone camera, but I can tell, and you guys probably can't see because I had one ear like this and my hair down. I actually had an earbud in my ear and I was listening to music the whole time that I filmed, probably at least the first 3 or 4 of my videos, because I don't know what it was, whether I hated the sound of my own voice or it just made me nervous and made me anxious, but the only way I could get through filming at first was to have background noise, and I always did it through music. Half the time I would find myself kind of singing along and humming along to music that you guys weren't hearing, which was hilarious. Now, obviously, I am totally comfortable sitting in front of my phone camera talking to you guys, and I couldn't imagine not doing that. So I kind of just wanted to, spend a bit chatting to you guys in this video, tell you guys what's happened to me over the past year since I started YouTube, talk a little bit about my channel, talk about you guys a bit, and then somebody had also asked me to show you guys my souvenirs from Mexico, so I thought that this would be a good video to throw that in as well. I think I'm going to do that first, that way if that is what you came here to see, we can get it all over and done with, and then I'll talk about my channel. So yeah, somebody asked me to show you guys all the stuff I got from Mexico, with the exception of the 2 things I've already given away, which were t-shirts to my parents. I do have everything sitting in front of me. So the first thing that I have are a bunch of these, they're shot glasses and little bottles of tequila with little sombreros on them. So I have 4 of them because I had 4 friends to buy for, and this just seemed like the easiest thing that everybody could kind of get behind. At least the 4 friends that I bought for, because they do all drink. So that's the first thing. The next thing that I got is this onyx starfish. I don't know what the purpose of it is for. It's just kind of heavy, so whether you use it for a paperweight or just put it somewhere, I just thought it was absolutely stunning. My niece actually bought one too. She bought the black one as well. There was also a pink one, so I'm not sure if that was pink onyx or something else. I honestly didn't read the label. I kind of just picked it up and was like, that's really pretty. So this I actually bought at my hotel in the gift shop. I also bought this in the hotel gift shop. It is just a picture frame. It is green with lots of little dolphins around it. This is the picture that came in it, just a generic one. And then it says Riviera Maya, Mexico on the bottom. I thought that this would be really great to be able to frame at least one of the pictures from my trip for, so that I would have that memory always, even though I do have them all, on my phone, on my camera, on my computer. I thought that that would be really fun. And I do just have this. I'll show you guys. I told you guys I went swimming with the dolphins. Sorry if there's glare. Also, I had no makeup on. I was in the sun. But that's just a picture of me hanging out with my dolphin friend, just so that you guys can see what I got to do before I put the vlog up. I also, every time I travel, I like to buy a magnet of some sort. So this was the one that I chose from Mexico. So it says Riviera Maya on it. It's like a dolphin, and then there's like sea turtles and fish in the background. I thought that was really cool. I also always buy keychains. Again, I picked one that had dolphins on it. And then I like to have sand from everywhere that I go. So this one also had a little bit of sand in it, which was kind of nice. I also picked up this surfboard. Now, this is one of the ones that I picked up at the resort those nights that they had, like, the vendors around. So this is what it looks like. I picked one up and my niece got one as well. I think that they were selling them for $35 each, but we got them down to 2 for $40, which is really, really good. So that is that. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. They had tons of these, by the way. Like, they had ones that had, like, planets on them. They had day scenes, night scenes, just beach scenes with no water. They had everything, and they were all, like, hand spray painted in front of us. They were amazing. This one, even when I picked it up, was still, like, tacky from the varnish on top. So yeah, I'm going to hang that up somewhere. Maybe not in this house, but I've kind of found myself, like, gathering stuff for when I eventually move out of this house and into my own house. It's got to happen sooner or later. I'm getting old. Sorry, you're going to hear some rustling while I get a plug so I can show you guys this next thing. Okay, so I also mentioned to you guys that I got this light that was a PVC pipe. So this is what it looks like when it's not lit. It's kind of big, sorry. So there's like a palm tree at the top, and then there's a dragonfly and also a sea turtle. So like I said, it looks really weird when it's not lit up. So I am going to plug it in. I might get up and turn the lights off so you guys can see it totally. Here, I'm going to turn some of my lights off. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make, but this is what the light looks like. So they had tons of different designs. There were different designs like this that had like Mexico themes on them. They had like a Darth Vader, they had a Dallas Cowboys, a Minion, and the bulbs inside were also all different colors. So I picked the green one just because I liked the way that it looked. Blue is my favorite color, but the blues that they had were very, very like dull blues, and I would have wanted a more vibrant one, so that one I just liked more. Then I picked up 3 pieces of clothing. So the first thing I got, and I'm going to have to stand up to show you guys this, is this dress. It is, how long is it? It's about knee length. It's got some little buttons up the top. It is long sleeve. I tend to wear like some sort of bandeau underneath it. Otherwise, I'm just too concerned for what will happen. And then the sleeves at the bottom are like, there's elastic, and then the elastic comes out. Now, most of the time I was there, because it was hot and it is a long sleeve, I had it rolled up, but it does look really cute down too. So that's the first thing that I bought. The next thing that I bought, I will keep standing for, is like a swimsuit cover-up, just because I didn't have one, and I thought it was something I should probably pick up while I was down there. And it's just really, really simple. Just looks like this. So there's like little spaghetti strap sleeves, and it just ties in the front here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it's just, yeah, just white. And literally, like, I would never wear this as like a dress or anything. It was literally, sorry, I'm not even on camera while I'm talking to you guys. You enjoying staring at my messy room? So it was literally just to throw on like over my bathing suit when we were going down to the beach bar for lunch if I didn't want to hang out in my bathing suit the whole time, or leaving the spa to go back to the pool. Just something really quick that I didn't mind if it got like soaking wet if I wasn't dry yet. And then this is my most favorite thing that I bought. It is a little crop top. I love crop tops. They had it in white as well, but black always just seems safer. So it's kind of like meshy at the front, and then the back is like that. Super, super pretty. The weather obviously up here is not ideal for wearing this at the moment. But in the summertime, I'm really looking forward to wearing that because it is freaking adorable, and I got a lot of compliments on it when I was down there. So that's everything that I picked up in Mexico. So for those of you who asked, there you go. Now you've seen all of my souvenirs from Mexico. Keep an eye out. That vlog is coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. Yeah, so now I guess I'll just talk about my 1 year on YouTube, what's changed for me. So first things first, you guys all know about my friendship with Mickey. Her and I do a Disney collab together, which I was also supposed to film today and didn't have time because I was so sick. So hopefully I will film that tomorrow and get it up for you guys later this week. Anyway, but she recently put up like a video that was like YouTubers that I'm in a relationship with. and I was one of them. And it was so funny because I watched it and watched what she said about me, and something even came up about like how I don't care what I wear when I film, I just throw on tank tops or whatever. And I think that this really does say it all. Like, I come on here to be me, to be real, to kind of show my personality and share my interests with people that have a common interest in like makeup and, you know, to some point my life, if you guys want to hear about it. Stuff that I can't always find in my real life because, like I said, I do have some friends that are really into makeup, but not a ton, and definitely no one to the same level that I am. So it's really nice to come on here, and even though I can't have quite the same back and forth with you guys, I do love hearing from you. I love getting comments. I try and respond to all of them. And I've made some really great friends with my YouTube. Mickey is obviously the standalone. You know, her and I talk literally every single day through Snapchat. We are in the midst of sending each other some gifts that you guys will end up seeing, I'm sure. And then obviously we've got this huge long Disney series that has no end date. It could go on for quite some time. You know, just depends on how long it takes for us to get through all of the movies. And I obviously know that she has told me that if I ever go down to California, you know, I have a place to stay down there when I go. And I hope that she realized that if she ever makes it up here to Toronto, or, you know, I don't live in Toronto, but I'm pretty close. If she ever makes it up here, she definitely has a place to stay. And if not, she definitely has a tour guide. I will do my best to show her around Toronto, even though I don't know it that well myself. We can get lost in the city together. But it was so funny that, you know, one of the things that people have said is that I kind of just come on here and I sit and I talk and I don't do a lot of editing. And honestly, it's not that I can't do it, but I sort of like this kind of a video. I like YouTubers that are just themselves and they just sit and they talk and they go, and they're not super edited and they're not super cut out and cut short. I'm not perfect, and I don't pretend to be, and I think that there's beauty in flaws, and I am a flawed individual for sure, and I like to share that side of myself with you guys. So that's kind of why my channel's so unpolished, even in terms of like lighting. Like, you guys have never really seen what my setup back here is, but I rely mainly on daylight. On nights like tonight, I literally have a clip-on desk lamp over here that's clipped to a dresser. I've got a like desk lamp there that is either pointed at me or pointed down, depending. I just use the light in my room. Like, I don't, you know, have a ton of lighting. I don't have a professional camera. These are things that maybe one day I'll get around to getting. But for right now, I'm happy with the way that this is, you know, and I'm so happy for all the subscribers that I have, and it has been pointed out to me that if I had a better camera, if I had better lighting, maybe I would have more subscribers. But that's not the whole reason that I joined YouTube. I didn't join just to get tons and tons of subscribers. I joined to create a little family on my channel and to make lifelong friends and to meet people that have the same common interests that I do. And I think that in the past year, I have achieved that. Now, am I ecstatic that I have as many subscribers as I am? Absolutely. It means the world to me that you guys take time out of your days to watch my videos, to subscribe, to comment, to like, all of that. It means so much to me that you do that. But it's not necessary. Even when I had 10 subscribers on my channel, I was still putting up video content because now it's become a part of my life and it's something that I love to do. And the fact that it's something that other people are loving as well just means so, so much to me. Sorry, I am a little bit sick. So the next thing I kind of want to talk to you about is everything that's changed in my life. This has been, I mean, 2017 in general has been a crazy year for me, but, you know, I started my channel at the end of 2016, so I can kind of say, like, what has been happening a year in the life for me. So first things first, you know, when I started my channel, I talked about, and I know some of you guys have picked up on this. Actually, Mickey's one of the ones that picked up to it and mentioned it to me. When I started my channel, I used to mention a boyfriend a lot, that I bought him stuff and that I was hanging out with him or whatever. And then abruptly, I probably stopped talking about him. We did break up back in April. It has been quite a while. He was never really part of my YouTube. He knew about it. He watched it. He, you know, was very supportive of it. But obviously, he was never on any of my videos. I didn't talk about him by name, by content, anything. It was a very amicable breakup for anybody that's wondering. There are zero hard feelings in it. Him and I actually still talk to this day. We are still great friends. You know, just things were going on in our lives. We are both very, very busy trying to, you know, we're both in that stage of adulthood where we're trying to get career started, and we're trying to, you know, in his case, buy a house. I know he just bought a house. In my case, I was trying to get a new job. There was so much outside the relationship going on that was really hindering the way that we were together. Sorry, I have Gatorade in front of me and I'm just eyeing it. Electrolytes. Yeah, but, you know, him and I are still great together, and it's not a problem. We still talk all the time, and, you know, not everything always works out, and, you know, there's always, you know, it's always open in the future. We'll see what happens, but yeah. So that's the first thing that happened this year. Summer was a busy, busy summer for me. A lot of you guys know I had to put my oldest dog down. That was really hard for me and my family. That happened in, I can't remember now. I think it was in August. It might have been in September, but that happened. And honestly, my other dog, I feel so bad because she just hasn't been the same since. You know, at first, it was like every time we came home, she looked for him and she wondered where he was. And now she will not, like, if you're with her, if you're at home with her, she won't let you out of her sight. So for my mom, she follows my mom around incessantly. My dad, she does the same. I'm a little easier with her. But if she knows you're there and she loses you, she panics and she starts running around the house and barking. And it's one of those things where you always hear that, like, when one animal goes and the other animal's never known a life outside of that it can be really hard for them. And we do think it's been really hard for her. And that's almost more heartbreaking than how it's been for my family. I didn't want this to be like a super emotional thing. I didn't even know I was really going to talk about this. But yeah, so that's been hard since that happened. Every once in a while too, sorry, I don't want to cry. Every once in a while too, we kind of like see an old toy or something of his, and it kind of just, you know, brings back memories. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking about this because it's actually going to make me more upset. And that's not the point of this video. This is just to kind of update you guys on my life. Let you know how that's going. Yeah, another big thing that happened this year, you guys have seen it, I stopped biting my nails. I had a really bad problem with anxiety, like in situations I couldn't control. So if I had a certain plan in mind and the plan went awry, I lost it and I bit my nails. There's reason for it that maybe as I go on I'll feel more comfortable sharing, but there is a really personal reason of why I bite my nails. And I'm not ready to tell you guys about it yet, but you know, I'm getting more and more open with this channel, even in getting emotional with you guys here. I'm not a vulnerable person. I don't like to show that side of myself to anybody, so even getting to show that to you guys is a big thing for me because I feel like I can trust you guys. I feel like nobody's judging me for it. I feel like I can be open and honest with you guys, and you guys will appreciate that. The biggest thing that happened for me this year, so a lot of you guys know that I am a server. I've been a server for 3.5 years. I bartend now occasionally as well. And that's it's a great lifestyle. It's fine. I know a lot of people that do it for, you know, for life. That's what we call them at work. They're going to be like lifers. And that's fine. Some people do it, you know, like I did. I did it in college as a part-time job to earn extra money to pay for college. Other people do it as their career. My management, that's going to be their career. And that's great if that's what you want to do. But I had gone to school for so much. You know, I did 5 years at university for history, which I don't want to say it was a waste of time because some of the best times in my life were when I was at university. But obviously I'm not doing anything with that now. Although I will say that because I went to university first and for an arts degree and for something that took a lot of writing and a lot of oral skills and a lot of communication, it did put me far ahead of everybody that was in my college program because the thing with like math and the sciences and the engineering fields and stuff like that is a lot of those people, while extremely, extremely intelligent, don't necessarily know how to communicate what they're learning and what their ideas are and all of these things. And so in that kind of a standpoint, I had an advantage over all these people. So like I said, I did 5 years at university, 3 years at college for electromechanical engineering and robotic automation, all of that stuff. I've been trying to find a job since I graduated. I graduated in June of 2016, I think. So it's been over a year now that I've been out of school. And like I said, my job is fine. I've gotten to the point with it, though, where it's just like, it's not challenging anymore. And sometimes, you know, the customers and stuff that you have to deal with aren't worth, you know, the money that you might make off of them or may not make. I did say that eventually I will put up a video of just funny stories and stuff from being a server. I'm not going to do that yet until I'm not there anymore, just because I don't want to jeopardize my job. Not that I would ever name names or tell you guys where I work or you know, say anything about staff. It's all funny customer stories. But, you know, until I'm out of there, I think it's just best that I don't. Having said that, though, I am really excited to tell you guys that I did get a new job. It is hopefully going to end up being my career job. I don't start until January, so I will be working at my restaurant up until, you know, just before Christmas, I think, just because I didn't want to fuss with like trying to book off holidays and trying to say goodbye to everybody and all of that fun stuff. So I will have about 3 weeks off between Christmas and the start of my new job, so expect to see a ton of videos then. Also, with the new job becomes regular hours. So unlike now where you guys have heard me talk about how I have days off, which is going to be kind of unfortunate because I do rely on daylight to film. I'll sort it all out. I'll figure out how I'm going to do it. But yeah, unlike now where I start anywhere from between 4 and 6 o'clock at night and I can work anywhere up until like 4 o'clock in the morning, depending how busy it is, I'm not going to have that. No more open-ended schedule. No more I could work anywhere from 20 to like 50 hours a week. I'm going to have a strict, you know, 7 to 3 or 9 to 5 or whatever job for the first little while I'm in training. Eventually I will be doing shift work. I don't know exactly how the confidentiality works around me telling you guys what my job is. And also, I told you guys I live near Toronto, but I feel like telling you where I'm getting the job might give you a bigger hint for where I'm going to be living. But just know that I did finally get a job in my field or in a related field, and I am so excited to be starting that. So that will be a career, that'll be a set wage, you know, not hoping for good tips and trying to live off that. It will be a set income, you know, benefits, pension, all of that stuff. I am so excited to be starting that. Like I said, with that, I might actually, at this point, I don't schedule when videos come up. I kind of just film when I feel like it and then upload as often as I can for you guys. I might have to set a schedule eventually, but we'll see. I'm not going to worry about that until the time comes. But yeah, so that's another big thing that happened this year. Another thing that obviously this channel helped me do was stray away from MAC makeup. I still love my MAC. Even in the quick minute that I did my makeup before this, you know, no, you know what? I was going to say 90% of the products were probably MAC, but I can honestly say it was really only 2, which is not bad. Considering all I had at one point was MAC makeup, my collection has really, really quickly evened out. There are still things that I have more MAC of than anything else. Lipsticks being the main one, blushes, and, you know, single shadows for sure, but definitely not palettes anymore. Also, you know, it's just all the stuff that I already had, but I do find now that I'm buying just as much of other brands, if not more, as I am purchasing MAC. And that's not because I don't love MAC anymore, it's just because I'm learning to love other things as well. So that's also really exciting for me. I had said that I was maybe thinking about doing a giveaway, but rather than do it for this video because it would mean scrambling around to try and get everything together. I am going to wait definitely into the new year, and then depending on timing and stuff with the new job, I will figure out a time to do one because I do want to be able to give back to you guys. I just kind of have to conceptualize exactly what I want to be able to give to you guys and how I'm going to make it work and all of that fun stuff. So I did mention I would do one eventually, and I will. Just not quite yet. I'm trying to think. This video, I literally just wanted to come here and just like talk to you guys and just to tell you guys how grateful and thankful I am that I've made it a year on YouTube and that it has been a year of more or less upward trajectory and positivity from you guys and in my personal life. It's been a great year for me. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. But having said that, this video now has no format, so I'm kind of rambling. And I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to cut it off here. The video is already 25 minutes long. Keep an eye out for other videos. I'm probably literally going to put up 2 videos today. You're going to see this one, and I did a first impression review thing of a palette that I haven't put up yet because I've been slacking so hard. It's so hard to come back from vacation and get back into your normal rhythm, especially when you get a cold within a week of coming back. This is brutal, and I'm so sorry if I can see it in my camera that I'm looking a little bit worse for wear. Like, my nose is a little red. Now, mind you, I was also just kind of crying, but I was going to say my eyes are probably a little glassy. I can definitely hear it in my voice. It just sounds deeper to me, and that could also just be congestion up in my ears. So I'm sorry that I look like death right now, and I kind of feel like it. But I knew that I couldn't let this day go by without coming on here and just, thanking everybody from the bottom of my heart who has been here, whether you've been here since day one, whether this is the first time you've ever been to my channel. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me, sharing this experience with me. Oh, I know the other thing that I wanted to talk about. And this is also for you guys. So I know for a fact that there are at least 2 now current YouTubers who started at my channel and who have told me that I inspired them to make their own channel. One is Mickey, who you guys have seen on my channel a bunch, and the other is Megan. So to both of them, I am so proud of you guys for being brave enough to do this. I know that the people that inspired me to do this, I know how grateful I am to them, and I am just so happy that my videos and my channel could touch somebody enough that they were willing to step up and be brave and start their own channel. So for anybody out there watching, if you have ever thought about sitting down and starting a YouTube channel, if you have ever come up with ideas for videos, if you love makeup, if you love to cook, if you like, I'm looking at all my craft stuff, if you like to craft and you want to share that with other people that have the same interests as you, do it. Take the plunge, take the jump off the cliff. I promise you won't regret it. I can't imagine what my life would be like if I didn't have YouTube now. And, even the first couple videos I put up, I was like, is this silly? Am I being weird? Am I just being one of those people who thinks that they can, come onto YouTube and make videos? I couldn't be happier that I did it. And I'm sure you guys will feel the same way. So if you have ever thought about doing it, go for it. Start where I started. My videos aren't high tech. My lighting sucks. My, editing skills are not amazing. I don't have a microphone. I don't have, my own background music. I don't have my own theme, anything like that. And I kind of like it that way. And if I can start it, so can you. It just takes one little push of a button to start filming and one little idea to spark an entire channel. So definitely go for it if you have ever thought about doing it. Be brave and do it. And when you do it, link your channel down below and I will come and support you guys the same way that you have supported me this whole time. So thank you so much for watching for this past year, for this video. If you like these kind of videos where I just sit and I ramble and I chat to you guys, let me know. Sorry, I got a little emotional in this one. If you guys ever have any questions or anything you want to know about me, or if you ever want me to do, I've seen the live stream videos where people can come chat. If there's enough interest in those, I'm happy to do them. You guys just have to let me know what you want to see. I do this channel for me, but I also do it for you guys. So I want to put up content that you guys are interested in and that you love. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.